This is Fridhemsplan, the Tunnelbana 1 station. The Tunnelbana 3 station is down the stairs, and we'll look at that another time. This station feels kind of weird right now. Several years ago, they were doing some renovations, and they put in these yellow walls that you can see. The track wall behind me and the wall that I'm standing next to. And it's just odd. And if I turn the camera around, this is the original station ceiling, basically. Or actually, I think they took out the original station ceiling and they were supposed to replace it with something, and they replaced it with nothing. Isn't this attractive? But anyway, the other thing I'll mention right now, because we're here, is that along the track wall here is temporary art installation. The station only has one piece of permanent art, which I'm going to try to find later. I'm not sure where it is. I know where it's supposed to be. But let's see. And this station also has these passageways between the tracks. It isn't just completely open the way, for example, Fridhemsplan was. Yeah, so check out the exits here. This is a station where I am a little more comfortable because I've used this station quite a bit. I've been in this part of Kungsholmen quite a bit, so there's a lot here. So, yeah. Well, hello, birdie, 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 birdie. Good day to you. Yeah, so let's go to the north exit and see what's up here. I can tell you part of what's up here is there are a lot of bus lines here. With just regular street stops. There isn't what I would call a bus terminal, but there are just a lot of street stops for some of the heavier bus lines in Stockholm, including the number 4, which is the heaviest bus line in Stockholm. And the number 4 takes more passengers, to my knowledge, than any bus line in North America. Several years ago when I checked, it was carrying about 60,000 passengers a day. It should be a streetcar. There's no excuse for running it as a bus. It works really poorly. It bunches and gets caught in traffic. But yeah, that's a whole other story. Anyway. By the way, there are, I think, 5 heavy bus lines in central Stockholm that just have single-digit numbers. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6. There is no number 5, unless they brought it back and I didn't notice. By the way, over there are the escalators down to the blue line and the elevator down to the elevator to both, apparently. I've never used that elevator. But yeah, one thing I was going to say that they've done on those bus lines in recent years is they now have all-door boarding. Here's the number 4 right here, bound for Fridhemsplan. So, and there it goes. So, yeah. So this is, like I say, this is a fair amount of what's here. Oh, and they've had this part of the sidewalk blocked off for several years now. I have no idea what they're doing. I guess they're working on this facade, but I don't think it should take this long. Anyway, it's weird. It's the number 4 across the street, going toward Radiohuset, the other direction. So this street is Drottningholmsvägen, which is a major street on this side of Stockholm, basically just on the western side. But this will turn into Bergslagsvägen later, which follows much of the western Tunnelbana 1, the green line. So we'll just trot around the corner and then we can head back in. You kind of see what's here. Easier if I could find the door, no? Another thing I'll mention while we're here is that here in front of us, I want to see what this signage says. Fridhemsplan is being changed, it says. Oh yeah, they're talking about how they started the platform. They say they finished the northbound side. I hope that ceiling's not finished. But it also says they started this in 2018 and finished the northbound side in 2019. It says they're planning to restart this in 2028. Oh my gosh, crazy. I don't know, it's just so sad. The other thing I was going to say about this, though, is this used to be an SL Center where you could buy tickets and get timetables and stuff. Of course, SL basically doesn't really provide printed timetables much anymore. So, yeah. We came from the northbound side where that train is leaving, so I thought we'd just walk the other platform so you can see that it's different. This station, this side, I mean, as you can see, has yellow tile, kind of similar to Råmansgatan. I think this black, unless it's dark brown, corrugated stuff is probably from that renovation as well. This, I think, is what the ceiling on the other side originally looked like. Yeah, I'm not sure what the general idea is here. I'm not sure how they want this to end up. I'm not sure they know either. I'm sure they do, but it just, I don't know why they had to pause this work for 9 years. They quote unquote finished the northbound side in 2019, and they're going to resume the work on the station in 2028. And I just don't understand why they have to wait that long, but whatever. Yeah. One of the plans they have here is for a new line, completely new, fully automated, and probably smaller scale than the existing lines that will originate here and proceed south, ending at the commuter rail station at Erhua. I'm not sure exactly what stage that project is at, but I think it's still in some planning stage. I'm almost positive they've not started building it yet, but yeah. So okay, this exit, there's a little more to, and if I'm not mistaken, this is our artwork on this wall. And this was a gift from the Metro in Lisbon. So, a lot of exits from this side, so we're just going to explore those one at a time. See, we can make a hard right and go up here, grocery store. This is also something that confuses me a little because I can't remember which exit is on which corner. There are either 3 or 4 exits. I think there are 3. So, all right, this is this one. Pardon me for talking that way, but yeah. It's like, oh yeah, I recognize this. The escalators in front of us are another way to get down to the tunnelbana. So we can head out onto the street, take a glance, and then come back in. Hello, thank you. That is one thing about the automatic doors here, is you practically have to smash into them with your face to get them to open, which is pretty annoying to me. Rather misses the point of automatic doors. I do like this part of town, though, I will say. It's rather nice. Yeah, so, yeah. The other exits that we're going to explore will come up on this same corner. So, check this out a little bit now. You can go down this escalator. To the right here is a shopping center. Stockholm has a lot of shopping centers when I think about it. Quite a few, actually. I'm going to duck in here because there actually is a street connection, yeah, up here right in front of us, that you can also use to get up. And from the street, you can also use this to get down to the tunnelbana. You just have to walk through the shopping center. So, yeah. Oh, look, it's flying tiger. They're everywhere. I didn't feel the need to go up to the street from that exit right there. I think we've kind of had enough. There is one more exit we're going to look at that we haven't seen yet. So, thank you. This one. This is one I haven't used much, if at all, so yeah, we're here, and the other exits that we saw are across the street over there. So, yeah. So, there's not a whole lot more to say about this. We will walk up to the corner, look in the other direction. So I'm going to head back in. Say a very warm thank you to Lisbon for this artwork. I really do like it. And we're done. So, yes, thank you.